Hello world! I am Torstein from Cinema Terror, and after being intrigued by this film after hearing Quentin Tarantino talk about it on the excellent documentary Not Quite Hollywood, I figured it was time to give the 1982 Australian horror thriller Next of Kind a go. And here's my review of it. In Next of Kin, we meet Linda, a young ordinary woman who has recently lost her mother. She inherited her mother's estate, which is currently resided by a retirement home. Linda is unsure of what she's going to do, as she had left her hometown quite some years ago and are now estranged from her old friends. Shortly after she arrives at the retirement home, she starts to feel like someone is watching her and that there is something else going on in this place. She finds her mother's diary, and when she sees that the events her mother had written about is starting to happen around her now, she starts to believe that something supernatural might be present. What is it? Well, you'll have to watch Next of Kind to find out.
Who did this?
Next of Kin is a slow-paced film that tries its best to give a creepy and chilling vibe to your experience while watching it. The story isn't all that great, although it is different and does go ways that you will not expect. I have to admit that I wish that I went in a different direction in the end, as I wanted, without spoiling too much, the story to go a bit more supernatural than what it did. I have to say that I was left a bit unsatisfied by the final part. And again, this is a slow film, it goes at the same pace as the elderlies in it, and while it never bored me, I would have enjoyed it more if there was more stuff happening in it. The build-up is spent by getting to know the Linda character, portrayed by Jackie Carrion. She does do a great job in giving her character life. Linda is not your typical final girl type of young woman, but rather a quiet, frightened young lady who are conflicted about taking over her mother's estate. They also did do a good job in giving her interesting relationships with the other characters, which keeps you engaged and makes you overlook the slow pace of the film. And then there are the sudden inclusion of some awesome camera work. The film has some hallway scenes that are artistic, chilling and just excellently crafted. Tarantino said that this film has a tone that can be compared to Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. I can see what he's saying, as there is some clear Shining influences here, both in the camera work in the mentioned hallway scenes and the inclusion of the potential scary thing hiding behind the bathtub curtains. It feels a bit European, and the filming style of these scenes were the most enjoyable part of the film. The scare level in Next of Kind is not nearly close to The Shining, but it has some moments that stand out of just being impressive, and I'm sure that if I saw this at a young age, that some of the stuff would have stayed with me over the years. So it was a big surprise to find out that director Tony Williams didn't get to direct another feature film after this. I would have loved to have seen him work more in the horror genre, but I guess that was not meant to be. I am surprised that I haven't heard more about Next of Kin over the years, as it has went totally under my radar. I would not be surprised if this is a film that some fans hold very dear to the heart and consider to be a hidden gem. I did not enjoy it to that extent, but it is a good film with some good craftsmanship behind it. I say that if you have a tolerance for slow-paced films from this era, then give Next of Kin a go. Next of Kin gets a 3.5 out of 5. A fun fact or scary fact about Next of Kin is that it actually got an 18 certification in Norway back in the good old VHS days. That says something about the strictness of Norway back in the 80s. So, have you seen Next of Kin? Drop your thoughts on it in the comment section below, subscribe and check out my other stuff if you like this video, and as always, thank you for watching.